Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into love and hip hop Atlanta. Let's go. Okay, so the last time we saw them, they were in Mexico. Everybody was on two different buses and they got pulled over by the police. So Kendra and Rashida are talking about, they were ready to get back to the hotel. Child, the police pulled them over because they didn't have no seatbelts or they wanted to make sure everybody had their seatbelt on. So that's why all the police were there. So then Rashida says she needs a vacation from her vacation after everything goes down with Yandy. She said when she said she didn't have any friends, she didn't mean that her and Yandy weren't friends. They just weren't friends like that, like day ones, right? And Kendra said she didn't take it like that because she was like, you have different level of friends. And then Rashida was like, yeah, let's not pretend like we just kicking it with each other all the time. When the cameras are off, like, where are you? And then she said what she needs to do is make sure her home is good. Child, and Rashida said she need to get with her husband, boyfriend, or fiance or whatever. So then they show this throwback when Yandy was like she didn't turn in the wedding license, right? She didn't mail them in. So they're not really married. And that's what she was talking about. Because even up to this point, right here in this video, we don't even know if Yandy and Mendices are married. Has Yandy turned that paperwork in? Child, so all the guys have met up in the gym, right? And they're like, Tilo, where'd you go? Tilo said, I was at the airport. He was getting ready to get on the last plane back home. And he was on the phone with his mother telling her that Cardi was recording him. So Cardi had come in and she, talked to him and she made him stay. Then Tilo says that Cardi's like PTSD with air tags, recordings. She putting air tags on him. If I got to put air tags on somebody, it's time to go, right? And we all know Carly's doing this for a television show, which is even more crazy. And the fact that he's saying it is insane. So then Tilo over here trying to get the straight of this room key with Lil Zane and Carly. And he was like, Carly just be opening up can of worms and I just said what I said. He said, it's nothing there. We've never done anything. Carly is the homie and that's it. Then they started talking to Ray, Bambi's man. And he lets them know that he is still on the island with Bambi and no bang bang, right? Even Lil Zane over here said, I got a key to my room and I can't get no bang bang either. But of course, Zay, Sierra husband, he knocking it out the box. Child, so Santana is here back at the ranch talking to his mama, right? So she wanted to know what was going on with him with that post that was in the blogs about that man who had put his hands on him. And Santana was like, we're both boys. He hit me, I hit him. And he was like, the problem is I take this trauma into my other relationships because D is very much a lover boy. Zell is very much a lover boy. But I do everything to embarrass them. And he said he looked back to see how he did D and he cried about it because he was acting crazy. Because he brings all the trauma from everything he's had bad in his relationships to good relationships. Then at the end of it, they had gone outside because she was like, you need to talk to your daddy. Now, not his biological dad because he's in jail for life, but his stepdad. And he got so emotional behind that. And then she was like, let's go to church. Carly is in here talking to Tilo about Ashley saying that she was running after him. He was like, you should not make these girls make you overreact. Tilo is over Carly, like, checking up on him like that. Carly says she will not do that herself. She said she will let the recorder do it or she will let someone else do it. But she has promised him that she won't do it anymore. They already divorced, right? Let's keep going. Child, so they out here at this little dance party, right? So they doing something with the ribbon on the floor. I love Sierra. Sierra's like, this not me and my man thing. Like, give us some hot wings and some french fries and ranch. We can show y'all how to dip. But child, so, Ray is a little backed up. And he has been celibate because Bambi is celibate. So, Lil Zane asked why they were so late. Bambi said she had to change her wig. And he kind of let the little joke go that Zane had said. And now he all over Bambi. Look what he said right here. This tickled me. Ray said, let me drop that dragon on you. Bambi cannot take it. Bambi said, what is wrong with you? Like, he is drinking tequila and he is just speaking his true thoughts. Baby, he is on a roll. Bambi said, you have come out here and said 2 bang jokes, right? Why are you saying this? Like, you weren't like this before. Then he was like, no, I'm not being celibate for you. I'm being celibate for myself. But then in the next 10 seconds, he was like, I'm doing this for you. And then when he said, I ain't fooling with nobody, the switch is off because I could bang so many other, girls. Don't nobody want to hear that. Because at that moment, Bang Bang, Lord have mercy, not Bang Bang. But at that moment, Bam said, you can go and do what you want to do. Because what we don't want to know is who you can do. So go and do it. Ray is really messing up when he's talking to Bam. He's really messing up. He is complimenting her, and it's not bad, but the way he's doing it in this moment is horrible, right? And Bam was like, this is not a compliment. I think you don't understand what's really going on. And she is ready to send him home. They are here doing a hat painting project, right? So before I get to these two, Mendici goes over and he pulls Kirk aside and he was like, we got to fix this. Like, what's going on with Rashida and Yandy? And Kirk is like, well, I don't know. They got, you know how he talks like a turtle. So anyway, Mendici is like, look, basically, Jasmine is your woman, your baby mama. You handle her over there. I don't know Jasmine. And then when he's talking to Kirk, it's making it seem like the way Kirk is talking in his confessional, it seems like Mendici does know Jasmine. I don't want to look like a snitch, but you are snitching at this point. And then when we get over here to Jock, poor Ray. Ray is too drunk. So, child, he pulls Jock to the side and he says, can you counsel us? He was like, basically, I've been doing all I could do. I done spent like $10K on her. And Jock is like, the money does not equal up to the time. And then he's like, sir, Jock in his confessional, he was like, you saying this in front of her, my woman, and me? This is crazy. And then he was like, yeah, because I could have been with so many other girls. So at that moment, Bam is like, let me excuse myself, because if you about to sit here and talk about all the women you done slept with, you going to do this without me. I'm out for the night. And I get it, right? Him being this drunk, she is seeing who he really is, how he really thinks, because he feels like if he's spending money on Bam, she should sleep with him. That's a red flag, because that don't mean I need to sleep with you. It's just that you just spent your money on me, and now you feel crazy and you feel like you need something in return, so that's on you. Charles and Ashley has gone over there to get Carly, just Carly, to talk to them about their situation. And then T-Lo is like, you, Ashley, want to talk to Carly? And Ashley's like, you can come, that's her husband. Yes, little Zane, you over there with your wife, you are so crazy. Okay, I cannot take them serious because I literally cannot believe that Ashley, this entire season, is still upset about Lil Zane, a room key card from Carly. More than Carly has banged your husband, okay? And at least it was in a hotel, but he said nothing happened. So I need Ashley to let this go, and maybe let's talk about you and Zane getting back together, because this situation with Carly and Ashley is stupid to me. Now, at this moment, if T-Lo did not know who Carly was, this is the moment. Child, when Ashley told her to shut up, Carly is too grown to act like this. I cannot believe that Carly is this old acting like this. I wouldn't even expect a 16-year-old to act like this. Now, T-Lo is like, oh, okay, I see what they talking about. Child, so Ashley is really over, right? She was like, I'm going to apologize for this, that, and the third, right? Carly looking crazy. And then T-Lo's like, okay, let's go. So when they get up to go, it's time to go. Lil Zane is like, that's whack. You didn't apologize. So Ashley is in his face talking about, baby, let's go to the room. He was like, but I think that's really whack. They could have apologized. We apologize. They can apologize. So as T-Lo and Carly turned around, he said, you need to get control of your B. Then that means T-Lo had to turn back around. Who you talking to? Refer to her as Carly or your friend. Don't refer to her as anything else. So then we'll see what happened next week. Child, these little men right here are a mess. It's your girl, Millie Chud. I'll talk to you later. Bye.